So if you've been around this channel for a while, you know that I have a real thing for knife sharpeners. I love finding new and improved ways to get consistent edges on knives. I just got something from TSPROF. Now this isn't actually a knife sharpener, but an upgrade to their existing knife sharpeners. Let's check it out. Now the timeliness of this video is quite interesting because as this video is released, this product is on sale. 29% off, but only till the end of this week. Whoa, there's more in here than what I thought I was gonna get. Well, that's cool. Thank you, TSPROF. You know, I used to speak Russian quite well. I used to be able to read it, but I really can't anymore. Notebook of graph paper. Super handy to have in a shop. What is this? Oh, no kidding. Look at that. They got me a coffee mug. Fill, drink, flip, sharpen, hold. So knife sharpener built into their coffee mug. That's brilliant. I've actually seen videos of guys that can get knife sharp in the bottom of a coffee mug, but this is really cool, thank you. Okay, these are what we're actually here for. These are the TSPROF quick clamps. Check that out. Adjust. Quick clamp. See there's a little cam mechanism in there. And these will fit on all their current line of knife sharpeners. The K03, the Cadet, and what's the other one? One of the minor inconveniences to using some of the TSPROF knife sharpeners and many others is that you have to use a little Allen wrench to tighten the blade down into the clamps. And again, I think this is a little bit nitpicky. So here's the K03. Love this sharpener. These are the clamps that come with it, and you've got a screw right here where you do your initial lockdown on the blade, and then there's a jacking screw at the back, which you use to put a little extra force on it. The clamp I have on here right now is for smaller blades. So instead of 2 fingers, this has a single finger that straddles the center pivot point. And this one has 2 lockdown screws and then 1 jacking screw. But these replace those. Just a direct swap. And again, this is probably only interesting if you already have or are currently looking at getting a TSPROF knife sharpener. But the exciting thing is that they actually have a set that I can use as a giveaway. You can get this in anodized black or red, but let's just check this out. So I've got a classic 8-inch chef's knife. A Wusthof, not the best knife by any stretch. So I can just move these out to where I want them to be. You can spin these, they're threaded on the bottom. You need to adjust for different sizes of blades. And right here, oh, it's got good clamping force. You can adjust that obviously by just tightening this up a bit. Super strong right there. That is a good grip. Got some nice nylon washers in there. As with all their products, very nicely machined. The fit and finish, absolutely flawless. I've never found a manufacturing defect on one of their products. Even some nice Teflon washers on these. That is fantastic. Stick it in, clamp it down. Lots of clearance. You can see, even if we decide to go real crazy, like this right here is 13 degree and we still clear it. Maybe not right there, maybe probably 15 degrees, but that's a fairly extreme angle to sharpen at. Usually kitchen knife you'll be doing like 18 to 20, something like that, and there's no issues with interference there. I like it. I like it a lot. That is sturdy. When you're done, you're done. Oh man, I could see this being super handy if you had a business where you're sharpening a whole bunch of kitchen knives, just to be able to flick that instead of having to undo set screws. And again, the set screws isn't a big deal, but This is an even bigger deal. I'm excited. This is something that, seeing this, I'm like, man, yeah, of course. Why wouldn't you? If you're interested in picking up a set of these, they are on sale for $99 US until April 27th, 2025. And if you leave a comment that says, I want one for mine, I will enter you into a draw, and we'll go next Tuesday at noon Mountain Time. I will do a drawing, and I will send, well, they'll come from TSPROF to whoever I draw randomly. So if you have one of these knife sharpeners, feel free to leave that comment. If you want to know more about this, or you have a general comment, by all means leave that. But to enter for winning a set of these, you have to leave the comment, I want one for mine. And that's how we'll know it's an entry, and we'll go from there. Just a real quick video today, guys. I think this is exciting. I think any innovation, new products coming into the knife sharpening game is a good thing, and this to me is a really practical version. And for full disclosure, I was sent these by TSPROF, but I'm not paid to make this video. They just asked me, say, hey, we've got a new product, would you be interested in making a video about it? And we will provide one as a giveaway for a viewer of your channel. And I said yes. Thank you, TSPROF, for thinking of me again. Thank you for making great sharpening products, and keep innovating. Thanks for watching, guys. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments below. I hope you have a wonderful day. Cheers.